Look, I was on side with Queensland and Queenslanders yesterday with the terrific news about the 2032 Olympics. But seriously, talk about turning the rest of the nation against your state, not to mention probably embarrassing most of your own people. Surely most Queenslanders must be humiliated by this clown. I'm talking about Stephen Miles, the Deputy Premier of the Sunshine State. He's a former public sector union official. If that doesn't sound useless enough, he likes to use the honorific doctor because, get this, because he's got a PhD in political science. Seriously, he wrote a thesis on unions. He's got a PhD in politics and they expect him to run the health system. Little wonder he's got no idea. Here's what he's done in a social media stunt with an invoice from the New South Wales government for $30 million. What a dropkick. This invoice was for Queensland to pick up the tab for more than 7,000 Queenslanders who were processed and quarantined in New South Wales. They were looked after so they could return safely from overseas to Queensland. Australians couldn't return through Melbourne and not too many were allowed directly into Queensland. So Sydney and the New South Wales government looked after them, kept Queenslanders safe. And when the Deputy Premier gets a simple invoice to pay for this neighbourly service, this is what he did. You can't show that idiocy often enough. During border closures last year, this bloke has been happy enough to have those borders closed, happy for people with medical emergencies to be denied access to Queensland hospitals, happy to stop people attending the funerals of loved ones in Queensland, happy to put his hand out for federal cash, and then he carries on like a schoolboy. Now, before Gladys Berejiklian went into politics, she had a real job, and it shows.
Welcoming 3,000 Aussies back through Sydney Airport every single week, and some weeks is more than others because there's extra flights which puts pressure on us. But every day, nurses, police, baggage handlers, cleaners, hotel staff are putting their own safety on the line, and we don't ask whether they're New South Wales or Queenslanders or West Australians. Well, they're Aussies, and we welcome them back home. And the only thing we ask of other states is don't give us anything, just give us what you owe us. We're happy to do all the work.
Yeah, if only there was a state of origin contest for being a complete tosser, this bloke, Stephen Miles, would win it for Queensland every time.